straight away. Bye, wasp. It's Friday, which I imagine is a lot of your people's favourite days, which I can't fault you. I'm a bit late doing the daily dog walk. Had to wait for some parcels to get here, and then had to pick up something from Next. And then, do you know what it's like? You pick something up and then they bloody send you a message that another parcel's rocked up and all. So I had to go back out again. Anyhow, that's my suitcase. That's turned up. And looked at it. It's in a cardboard box. I think it needs inspecting and everything, and it comes where you can pop the wheels off and on. It's a small one, a travel one. Hopefully it's going to do the job, because I want it for when we go away to London. I'm not taking my rucksack. Last time I took my rucksack, it was just, yes, it was summertime, and yes, it was Goodwood, but I was drenched, because it was on my back, carrying the rucksack. I was just soaked. My top was absolutely soaked. And it was just the most uncomfortable experience ever, carrying this bloody rucksack for about 6 hours on my back. It's just scarred me for life. I don't want to take a rucksack, so I've organised this, hopefully, suitcase. I look like one of them trolley dollies, wasn't I? Dragging it along behind me. So fingers crossed it does what it should do, and I end up keeping it. So, like I say, because of all this fannying around, picking stuff up and waiting for stuff, I'm late coming out today, and it's clouded up. I hope it doesn't rain. I can really do without it not raining. I ain't put a coat on. I'm going to drown otherwise. But it's quite muggy, so I didn't want to put a coat on, because if I put a coat on, I'm going to sweat like a pig, aren't I? So I'll show you. The clouds look a bit menacing. Hold on. There we go. Done it. Don't you reckon? Now then, Leo. Don't you reckon it looks like it might rain? It's not supposed to, but guys, every time you look at the weather forecast, does it do what it wants and do the opposite? So, yeah. No, my luck, we'll get wet, but hopefully not. So we're just bumbling along, getting the steps in before I come home and have a sandwich, or should I say a wrap. Trying to cut out having too much bread, trying to be healthy, trying. I mean, it's hard work, but everybody thinks you're on drugs. I'm in the UK. This is Lincolnshire. That's where I live. This is a little village. That's the old graveyard. And that's obviously the new one, where people are buried. It's nice. I'll take you across there just to have a quick look. So you can see, look. They've cut the hedge down, which makes a difference. Really pretty, isn't it? So, right, let's cross over again before we get run over. That church is beautiful. They really only use it in sort of, not Christingle, but like Christmas time. They open it up. But there's no central heating and anything in there. I think last time they had to put candles down where you walk. Now then, you're all right. So the lights must be crap in there. Bet they've only got one bulb in that church. But yeah, I thought we'd get out and get our steps in before it decides it's going to rain or not. Work up an appetite before dinner. It's nearly dinner time. And see how my old leg is doing. Might see some dogs, you never know. There's some cars here, but you never know, do you? They never empty the bloody bins. What's the point of having a bin if you don't empty it? It's crazy. Right. Sorry if it's a bit Thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you've been enjoying all the videos I've been doing recently. The shorts and the main ones. If you can hype them up, that'd be nice. I've actually found that button. Flipping heck. It feels like it here, but obviously not. Oh, I just missed that. There was a stoat. I never know the difference between a stoat and a weasel, but it just went running in the grass over there. Yeah, it feels like it here, but I know it's not. It's because I've just come from 31 degrees in Cyprus to now 17, and then at night it's been about 5, so it's a bit of a shocker, isn't it? Well, born in Lincolnshire, born in Yorkshire, so I've got a bit of a pick and mix accent. That's the thing. And to just complicate matters, my dad is from Norfolk. So, you know, Heinz 57, my friend. Heinz 57. I'm not Scottish before you say it, because, oh my goodness, no way am I Scottish. I don't sound angry enough. Hair's coming out. Never mind, it'll be right. Can you believe it? Now then, can you believe it? It's been a week since my birthday. Chuffing hell, that's flown by. Can't believe it. Just sign of getting old, isn't it? Hiya. Oh, bless you. I've never been to Scotland, and I've got nothing against Scottish people, but it is annoying. It's like if you've got a true Scottish accent and someone says you're from New Zealand, you'd be like, what? That's what I keep getting, Emma. So, oh, you're not far from me then, are you? I'm not far from me. Yeah, that's what I mean. It does your head in. It does your head in. I mean, I've cocked up many a times, right, with patients, where I've said, oh, are you from such and such? And they've gone, no. I'm like, oh, God, sorry, I've offended you, you know. I tell you. Yeah, it's awkward when you do that. You foot in gob, engage brain and all that malarkey. So, you don't mean to. You don't mean to offend people. But that's why I had it in Cyprus, where the ice cream man suddenly said, where do you think I'm from? And I was like, oh, God, it's one of them questions, isn't it? It's like one of the questions when people ask how old you are, and or guess my age. And I was like, I said, oh, I really don't want to guess. I really don't want to guess, do you know what I mean? And my partner guessed, and he says, he would bang on, he says, you're from Greece, but he was in Cyprus. I mean, they all sound very similar, don't they? So, oh yeah, I'm from this side of the bridge, but obviously I went to university in Hull for 3 years to be a nurse, so proudly got the old top on. I had to buy this bugger. They did give me a free one, but if they think everybody's a size large, chuffing hell. It's alright for the sticking sex, but not for the normal people. Hiya, there you go. The good people. No, you're all good people. Everyone's good. We all love everyone on this channel. You have none of this shittiness in the world. I can't be doing with it. Just can't cope. Can't cope. So what are you all doing then? Other than watching me, obviously, and trying to work out where I'm from. What are you up to today? Like I say, I'm getting steps in. Just because I don't, I'm going to put it, if I don't get my steps in while I'm poorly, I feel like I'm going crazy and I'm going backwards in my journey of trying to improve my fitness. So I've got to do this. I've got to do it for my own sanity. So that's why. Oh, update, guys. So I had an ECG done yesterday at the doctor's. I'd one done before. I took my bra off. I knew that was coming. She said, "Is it going by your tin?" I said, "Obviously." She said, "Oh, you need to take the bra." But she let me keep Mr. Blue in the place. And I'm thinking, it's got Blue's ashes in it. And the chain is silver. Surely that's metal as well. Anyhow, long story short, I got to have another one. And I'm like, give me a break, please. Just let me be. So now next week, I've got to go to a different doctor's. And, oh, I know I can't do much about the wind. I've got to go to a different doctor's to have another ECG done, basically. So basically, bra off again, and I'm going to take my necklace off, so that's all we can do, isn't it? Oh, watching the rugby. Are you? I don't know much about rugby, so excuse my ignorance. Robin, or a Rotherham. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's a Kingston Rovers and a Robin. I don't know, I'm trying. Yeah, it is windy, I'll show you. Look, turbines going round like the clappers. I'm out of breath because the wind is coming straight towards me. And I'm talking to you guys, and it obviously gets on your chest, doesn't it? So, excuse me if I'm puffing a bit. Oh, Robin, there you go. Didn't you have the Coldplay people in your back garden? I think you did, didn't you? I wish I'd have bloody gone now. Would have got cheap tickets, but I didn't know it was on, and it was in the middle of everything of me being diagnosed with this blood clot, and my dog waking up paralysed, and I had to make the decision to have him put to sleep. So my head was a shed, as you can imagine, meaning there's not much change there, and yeah. Forgot all about it, and then I saw it. I was like, oh God, I should have gone. I've never been to a concert before. Oh well, maybe you ought to. Couldn't you do a pick and mix? Do half a red, half a black, like a licorice all sort. Couldn't you mix it up a bit and share it with the other team? I know there's some right rivalry in there. You know, couldn't you have like nick some of their players? They nick some of yours and see how it goes. I know it don't work like that. It'd be fun. But like me, I'm a massive petrol. So Formula 1, it'd be like doing a reverse screen. That's what I'm trying to suggest. So like with your rugby, mix it up. Oh, I know. Got one in my car frame. I've had it since the 5th of August. I knew I had it. I didn't know I had a blood clot, but I knew there was something wrong with my leg. And I carried on as you do, seeing my patients, going to work, trying to get my dog better. And it just all come to a head. And I finally went to the doctors after about 5 days. Feeling pretty shit, and they diagnosed it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful. Yeah, it's a big worry because bullets can migrate all around the body, can't they? They can go in a lump, which they did on my dad. injection in the tummy, blood clotting, can't get my words out, blood thinning medication. They said, see you later, we'll see you at Christmas. Not very good. I must have been to my doctor's every day. Oh, I'm sorry. It's on flat out on my phone. I don't know what I can do. I don't really want to go down there because it might be wet. And yeah, it is wet. If I go down on the foreshore, my feet will wet through. So, yeah, it sounds like, oh God, did you see that? I got attacked again. Freaking hell. I'm allergic to wasp and bees. It's not very good out here, is it? Why yeah, it's not good. It's not good, and all I can keep doing is fighting my corner to try and make sure that we get to the bottom of what's caused it. Oh, I've lost my scar. Where's it gone? So, oh, thank you, like I say. I think it's because when you're a caring person and you're a nurse and you're looking after everybody else, you work 6 days a week, 5 days the next. You haven't got time to look after yourself, guys. You haven't. I haven't got time to try and get into the dentist. And you end up so that's what's happened to me. You know, heartbreak with my dog, absolutely devastated. I mean, if you follow the channel, you know how that's affected me. And then, obviously being then diagnosed, like 99% certain, I knew there was something like that going on. But you're like, no, I'm going to personal training sessions twice a week. I'm bloody watching what I eat. I'm doing this walk. How can I suddenly get a DVT in my leg? And yeah, the hospital looking at me and saying, well, you're a whale, so it's your own fault. But I am half the whale I used to be. Again, you'll see. Forwards to the GPs asking for stuff. You know, the blood thinning medication, Roxanne, gives me terrible indigestion. I had to mess around with the Omeprazole, stomach protecting medication, which again I asked for. They didn't put me on it. It's just felt like I've been constantly self-medicating. Yeah, I know. I think I keep asking for the same lady doctor. She's very thorough. She leaves no stone unturned. And I'm sticking with her. She knows I'm a nurse as well. And I think it shouldn't make a difference, guys. But it seems to. I've had it before. I've gone in and God, they still listen when you're in your uniform. They shit themselves, basically. They really do. So, but it shouldn't be like that. Everyone should be treated the same, you know, and it shouldn't be a system where you have to lose your shit to get seen to either. It shouldn't be like that. But it has always been like that. The one that shouts the loudest gets seen. And it's wrong. It really is. So, like I say, I just didn't believe the reason for me getting the blood clot. I wanted to get to the bottom of finding out why I had one. Because everyone else because I thought I'd done it at the gym. Everyone else has took what I said as gospel. But there could be some other underlying reason. You know, that's why I said, can we do an ECG? Can we just double check there isn't some problem? You're right. You know your own body. As a patient, you know your own body, and you know when there's something not right. And I 100% agree. And I know I'm not right, but these medication I'm on as well, oh my God, I'm exhausted. You won't think it. You won't think it. I'm doing this walk, but I am tired. Super tired. I'm cold all the time, but then I'm going through the change, and that's another subject where no one wants to help me with that because they keep doing blood tests and they keep coming back that I'm not. But why am I hot and why am I cold? Like, I'm quite hot now. It's weird. I wake up at night, I'm boiling. But then they've turned around and said, well, we can't put you on HRT because it could give you a blood clot. So what are we going to do, guys? We're going to leave me, aren't we? You're going to let me suffer for at least another 10 years on this journey, and, you know, you're just not going to bother with me. It's crazy. Oh, bless you. I know, I've got on my soapbox again. But it's life, isn't it? It's true. It's true. And it frustrates the friggin' hell out of me. It really does. Yeah. It's nuts. It really is. But I'm just soldiering on. Soldiering on. Trying to get better. I'm up against everything. I feel like it. I feel like I'm up against the people I even work against. You know, I work for the NHS. I'm fighting for care here. I'm fighting. I'm trying to get better. I want to get back to work. I miss my patients. My patients are going to be asking a hell of a lot of questions. You know. Morning, Mel, you alright? You just joined me having not a moaning session, but we're trying to put the world to rights. In the UK, Melvin everybody is my cousin, and he's from Canada. So it's different system for them. I was just saying to Melvin, trying to fight to get myself looked after. Now then, people, trying to fight to get someone to listen to me when I'm saying I'm not very well. You shouldn't have to fight, because when you're not very well, you're already down and knackered, aren't you? You have no energy to fight. You know, you just want someone to say, I believe you. Oh, thank you. You're all right. We're nearly at the bridge. Oh, love you too. We're going to touch the bridge. There we go. Oh. I'm out of puff. I'm out of puff today. You watch, I probably got COVID. Oh, don't get me started with that, mate. Don't get me started. I asked about my flu and my COVID jab, right? I'm just going to have a minute here. And I said to him, I said, oh, can you book me in? Obviously, I'm due. And they said, oh, you don't qualify anymore for your COVID. I said, I beg your pardon. said, you don't qualify. I said, so I'm in remission of diabetes and I don't qualify. I says, I go and see people who are having chemotherapy treatment, who have got terminal cancer or are fighting cancer, or having all different procedures, and I go from house to house to house, and I can't protect me and I can't protect them. Yeah, that's what we're saying. So I can only have the flu jab, and I think it's absolutely appalling. So they've took the COVID one off me, guys, so I can't have that anymore. So I'm sorry if any of my patients are watching. It's not my fault. I tried to get protected, but they've denied me. So what can we do, hey? Yeah, I know. This is what I mean. It's a postcode lottery, isn't it? It's a postcode lottery if you get help, treatment. It's like the weight loss injections. Jesus Christ, have you ever asked about them? Oh my goodness, I'm moving. I asked, right? I asked, because I said, I have tried everything. I have tried Weight Watchers, Slimming World, the shake diet. I have tried personal training sessions. I have been to the gym on my own. I have literally done everything, right? And they said to get on them, you have to have a BMI of over 40. You have to have at least 4 long-term health conditions, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, and I can't remember the other one. And that's even to be considered. So basically, you've got to be dying before you can even get it. So, yeah, they won't help me. I'm trying to help me, but they won't help me. Great, innit? It's great. I'm trying to be an ambassador for everyone out there who wants to lose weight, who's had trauma growing up, seen things, witnessed things which made them comfort eat, and they've been big all their lives, and they just want to turn their lives around. Is that too much to ask? I have looked at it, mate, but the prices, aren't they? Have you seen how much they are? Monjaro, the wonder drug, you're looking at, for the lowest dose of 2.5 milligrams, 140, 50, 160 quid. I mean, then you've got to step it up, haven't you? And as you step it up, the prices go up. It's a consideration, but at the minute, I've got too much stuff going on, you know. I've got to get rid of all these health issues, and then maybe, so. I know. Oh, bless you. I know. Oh. I'm done. I think I'm beat up. I'm sweating again. And my leg is hurting. It's crazy, you know. The actual warm weather really helped this blood clot. I barely felt it when I was in Cyprus. Coming here, chuffing out. Feels like I've got someone pressing in the back of my leg constantly. You know, like a dead arm when you used to get your knuckle, and that's what it feels like all the time. Oh man, come on. We can do this together if you ever want to help. Look on my short videos and you'll see. My heaviest, I was 22 stone. I didn't want to be here anymore. I wanted to eat myself to death. I'd literally given up. I didn't give a shit. I didn't want to be here. And then I decided to become a nurse, and I gained a purpose. And I went to Hull and I did my training. I did 4 years, a year to gain qualifications, because I had, well, I still have dyslexia and things what made it harder than the other people. And so I had to do a year first, and then I got in, and then I had to do 3 years. So that gave me the drive and the purpose to make a change, to make a difference, something to focus on. And I can't look at some of that food now. It's really weird. Oh, thank you. It's hard though, isn't it? It's hard to admit that, you know, there's a lot of baggage, and I think a lot of it's mental as well. I lost my nana when I was 11. She had cancer. I had to help my mum look after her. I lost 2 granddads within 6 weeks when I was probably about 11 as well. I saw a lot of stuff what probably kids shouldn't have seen. I had to grow up very quick. My mum died and came back to life. They revived her. She had meningitis. She had multiple health issues. She had cancer. And all that when you're a kid with a sister what's 9 years younger than you, which you suddenly have to look after, and your dad's still working full time, and your mum's then at home, and there was a lot of stuff. Oh, thank you, Mel. You will, but you've got to be in the right place, yeah? Oh, thank you. I'm strong. I have to be in my job. Do you know, it's so hard, my job. When you're having them talks to people when they've just been told they've got 12 weeks to live. And you've got to sit in their front room and you just listen to them and make notes and then try and find little bits what I could do to make their life better. If it's a hospital bed, if it's some grab rails, if it's a commode, if it's Macmillan carers coming in to do personal care, if it's a night sit, so the wife or husband can get the head down and the night sitter will sit by the side of the person all night. That's my job, you know. Oh, it's awful. It's the worst disease ever. I go into people's homes and I look at all them pictures on the wall, and then I look at the patient and I'm like, wow, they look nothing like. And then I look at the ages, and we can have them from barely being an adult all the way through up to being over 100, you know. You just never know, do you? Thank you. And you can imagine you have several of them visits in between everything else, and you go away, and you go home, and you just sit. And you know I do this, but when I go home, I don't. It just wipes me out. And then I have to pick myself up again and we go again. That's what we do. And this is why with Blue Bean having to be put to sleep, I'm sorry. I don't know how I'm going to say stuff to the patients about it, because you've got to remain professional in my job. But they all know about my dog, but they don't know my dog is poorly. So that's another thing I'm going to have to cross when I go back to work soon, because it was nice we had our chats to deflect from what is coming and talk about nice things, you know, the here and now things, the happier times. So it's going to be so hard, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, because I know my fellow colleagues will have told them. They will have told them. They do. I find out stuff about my patients I don't even know about. Like they say, oh, your colleagues on holiday this week. I'm like, are they? They don't even know. So they'll know. They'll know. And like the last lady I saw, she gave me some dog food because I ordered Blue some special food. And he only had 2 meals. He didn't even get the benefit of it. But while it were coming, this kind patient's daughter gave me a food bag of dog food for Blue. Can you imagine? And I haven't seen her then. So, yeah. That's going to be a difficult one, isn't it? Oh. It don't get easier when you lose an animal. Not Blue. Blue was a one-off. He was special to me. He was the one I could talk to when I had a shit day at work. And obviously he never broke confidentiality. And he was a bloody good listener. And he was always the first one to see me in the morning when I came home at dinner. And he was, oh, he's just so excited to see me. So my crook, my escape is gone. And he sat up to see me. He must have had a catastrophic heart attack or something. Flipped over backwards, weed himself, and died. And there was me. And now, Mel, I can't know much about it, mate, and the wind's behind me as well. So, it took me 6 years to replace that dog. And then every time I leave the house, I go, see you later, I'll be back soon. I still do. Every night we've got one of them candles what's battery powered, and I turn it on so it's not in the dark. Yeah. Well, how can you change 7 years of doing stuff just like that? So, and if you watched the video, I did a special pebble for Blue, and that's in Cyprus. So if you ever go to Cyprus and you go to Paphos, that pebble, I'd like a photo of it to prove it's still there. It's because underneath a little teddy bear, what was already there, someone had put there for a loved one. So we did that. That was emotional. Do you know what I mean? Because it felt like, even though it was a pebble and it wasn't Blue's ashes, it felt like I was leaving him behind again. It was so weird. Oh, I don't know. That horse is having a fit. I don't know if I can show you, look. It's been trotting up and down. There he is. Maybe it's his dinner time, hey? Probably is, isn't it? Yeah, nearly 12:30. Probably having some scram. Apologies for the wind. I can't do anything about it. I haven't got these magic microphones and whatnot. I've only got my phone. I've got a selfie stick, but it's a bit bulky. It's a bit cumbersome. You see all these people with these magic gadgets where it spins the phone to keep it straight, doesn't it? Well, guys, I've only got my hand. Anyhow, I do appreciate you all sharing with me and talking, because it is a great way to try and deal with something. Emotions, grief, loss of a pet, family member. And a lot of the times it's better to talk to a stranger than some family member, because sometimes you don't want to upset the family member, so you feel like it's easier to tell the stranger because they're a stranger. Are you with me? Yeah, no worries. You take care as well. Up the robins. Yeah, hope you've subscribed, mate. It means the world. We'll keep this going. We'll keep going for Blue and for all the other people. Okay? It is, isn't it? It's much easier. There you go. You've taught me something. You've educated me. Have a great day, won't you? So, guys, I'm nearly back again. How long's it took me? Oh, not too long. I'm going to have a cup of tea. And of course it has to be Yorkshire tea. I'm afraid it's the best one. I love it. And I'm going to have a wrap. And I've got into gherkins. No worries. Thank you for watching. Hit that hyper button or whatever it is if you can. Let's get this channel going. We need little people like me to be up there with the big dogs. Show them real life stuff. Show them what it's like at the pig face. You know, none of this pink and fluffy crap. Real stuff. I appreciate it. So yeah, gherkins. So I've been having gherkins in my sandwich. I do love anything pickled though. I've never tried a pickled egg. It's really weird. I've never tried a pickled egg. But I've had pickled cabbage. Oh, sweet pickle lily. What else? Pickled onions. I mean, bloody hell. We used to, when I was a kid, my auntie used to send me pickled out the jar. You know, the homemade ones you get at Christmas, where your grandma, granddad, family were into pickling stuff. Oh, wants a pickled gherkin. I'm having them in a sandwich just to give it something, do you know what I mean? A little bit more taste. Oh, I'll have 10 jars then if that's it. Pickled onions. Haven't you had pickled onions, Mel? Mel! My God, you can get them like humongous. You can get them tiny. I'm on about big boy pickled onions. If you ever came to an English chip shop, tell everybody, Melvin's from Canada, they would have these ginormous jars on the side of pickled onions. And pickled eggs, but the pickled eggs remind me of something else, do you know what I mean? They remind me of like an alien in a jar. So I don't really have one of them. I like boiled eggs, but I'm not so keen. Just being quiet as a little bit. She was up here, really. I just hope she's alright. We get lots of people coming here to end things, if you catch my drift. So I'll observe from a distance. I don't want to interfere if it's not needed. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's been times when we've found piles of clothes on the path and people have gone in the Trent. Car's been like this one, parked up for days, and yeah, they've turned into a missing persons because they've gone for a swim. So always makes you think, look out for people. You never know what's going off in the brain, do you? You never know. So right, I think she's all right. But on that bombshell, I want to say thank you to everyone who's been liking and subscribing to the channel. We need to keep it growing, guys. We need to keep it going with as many subscribers as we can, with as many watch hours as we can, to try and get it, you know, up there as a proper YouTube channel what's worth watching. Okay? And I do appreciate you all, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your kind words of support and everything, you know, your comments. I do write back. See you, Mel. Take care. I'll probably see you next week. Bye for now. Take care.